Welcome back to another video, and I've got a really interesting video for you today. But before we jump on into this video, I just want to do the usual. So if you haven't already, then please make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I really want to see you stick around and join my little family. And then if you are already subscribed, then make sure that notification bell switched on, just so you're notified of whenever I upload a video, because obviously I want you to watch them all. Anyway guys, let's just jump on into this video. So I was recently sent a new product by Fuel PR, and that is these little bad boys. These are called Eye Majic. So basically these are instant eyeshadows. Now I have seen other brands do something similar to this before, but I've not seen them in this sort of a format. And these come in almost like it's a bit like a cottony pad type thing, which you press onto the eye and it gives you an instant eyeshadow look. Now they do 4 different colours. There is this greeny shade here. There's this one which has got like a mixture of a few different colours in. There's a more neutrally one, and then there's this one. So they do these in individual packs of the different colours, and they work out, they're on offer at the moment. They're only available on Amazon, and they're £5.99 a pack at the moment. They're normally £7.99 and you get 5 in a pack, or you can buy this bigger pack, and in this bigger pack you get the 4 different colours. I think you get 5 of each different colour, and this is it's a 20 applicator pack. You get a mixture of matte and shimmer eyeshadows, and this one is £19.99 for the pack. So basically these are supposed to give you a super easy, super quick eyeshadow look, and I wanted to test them out for you guys and see whether I think they're worth it, and if they're actually any good or not. I thought we could maybe test out a couple of the different colours just to see what they sort of look like, but they look really, really cool. So I'll just take them out the pack and I'll show you what they come like. So they each come in this little box like this. This is what it looks like. So basically you're supposed to pop this on and then drag it along, I believe. I'm just going to read the instructions. So it says, just press slide 2mm and go. No need for primer. Simply use the side of the applicator to blend and apply a second shade directly on top for more unique look, so you can use more than one. So these are easy to use, professional results, long lasting, great for beauty on the go. They're cruelty free and paraben free also. Basically it's a clever heat sensitive applicator that instantly transfers pigments to the eyes, and it's apparently shatterproof and it lasts all day. So let's have a little look. Now they are £19.99. You get 20 applications, so that, how much does that work out at an application? It's about £1 an application, isn't it? So it's not particularly expensive, but when you think you can spend £20 on an eyeshadow palette that's going to last you God knows how many applications, it is pricey. But I'm going to just start with this little green one here, and we're going to give this a go. I'm going to zoom you in and we're going to see what this sort of turns out like and whether they actually work or not. So I believe I just place it on the eye where I want the look and then drag it along. This is going to be interesting. Oh, that did sort of work. Maybe I put it too close to the inner corner, I'm not sure. I didn't press the other side down enough. So I don't know if you can see, but it did sort of work. It's not the neatest look. I would definitely have to blend this out with a brush and play around with it a little bit. So it's not maybe as easy as just popping this on and then being ready to go. I am going to try just a different colour on this eye now. I've done it once just to see if I can maybe apply it slightly better now I've applied it once on the other eye. So we'll try a different colour. These are quite big though. I imagine if you've got like a small lid space you might struggle with these a little bit. Oh, I got that on my eye. I got that on my face actually. I'm just going to get a little brush because I'm going to have to blend this out a little bit. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I don't know if you can see, this is the actual look. I've done it on both eyes. It has actually blended out a little bit there into my eyebrow, so I'm just going to blend this out a little. I'm not sure how I actually feel about these. Like this, I mean I'm not a big fan of this colour combination, but this green one actually looks really pretty, but I do think they will take a little bit of getting used to using, so it probably will take you a few applications to actually use them, to get used to using them, and it's quite difficult to sort of, if you put it on the inner corner then you don't sort of get the eyeshadow transfer on the outer corner, and then if you put it too close to the outer corner then you'd miss the inner corner. So it's a little bit difficult because the pad's quite it's not structured, it is flexible, but it's quite hard to hold both ends and drag that along. Like, it just doesn't seem like a very easy thing to do. This as well has like transferred underneath my eye. I'm gonna have to clean that up a little bit. I'm not really sure how I feel about these. I'm just gonna zoom you out and we're gonna swatch the other shades just to show you the different shades and what they look like. The first shade I've got here out of the 4 to swatch is shade 3. This is a really pretty, it's got sort of a ox bloody colour running through it. That is that one. Even on the back of my hand you can see they are quite difficult to sort of swatch together. Then we've got shade 21, which is more of like a brown smoky eye. It's like a neutral brown smoky. Then we've got 15, which is the greeny gold eye look, which I've got on my eyes at the moment. And then last but not least we've got shade 21, which is the black pink smoky eye. I like the concept of these. I really do like the concept of them, but I just don't think there's something that's going to be particularly practical. I think they are quite difficult to work with, to like maneuver around the eye. I just think the concept of them is great if you're someone that's not confident with doing eyeshadow and you want a really easy fix, but I just don't think they're actually that particularly easy to use. I think if you did a little bit of practicing they probably would be easier to use, but I'm not sure they give me the desired eye look that I would be looking for. These just aren't, unfortunately, really for me. They're not really my cup of tea, and they're not something that I could see myself using. I could probably see someone more like my mum or someone using these just as like a little guideline, but even then they are a little bit fiddly, like I say, and they are up there in price point. They do seem quite a reasonable price, but if you compare that to what you can buy a full palette for, I'm just not really sure that these ones are for me. These just aren't my cup of tea, unfortunately. For me they're just too fiddly and I just can't seem to get the desired look that I'd really want with them, and the colour schemes, to be quite honest, aren't really like my sort of cup of tea. They're quite like, I don't like how the look's quite blocky because it's like 3 different colours. It's just not for me, unfortunately. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this really quick video of me just trying this out, because I really wanted to just try them out and see what they were like. They look like a really interesting concept, but unfortunately they just haven't worked for me. I shall see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.